It's me here, TSM Robbie. We're here back again, episode 20. If you know the vibe. So we go like scrimmage. And that's what we're gonna do. Gonna play some basketball, NBA. You know the vibe. We go verse the Luka Magic Dallas Mavericks. We go.
Corner, back, screen, I got you. Here we go. Get it going. I'm back. We go, screen. Got you.
We're going. Take this hard. Let's go. That's them ready. Hold up. Oh my God, take this hard. There we go. I'll log in. You know the rules. Game plan. Bam. I think Maddie swap minutes. So we go first. Maddie. Oh yeah, Maddie. We go first. The one and only Luka Magic. We go first. Luka Magic. Luka. You know what happened? We did on us. Luka Magic.
My main motivation is I want to be one of the greatest my team players of all time. I've qualified so many times. I've made it to the finals. I've seen the light. Like I've seen everything in this mode. I've came close to winning the whole thing. I've won $50,000 playing. The money is a motivation for me, but I play for the love actually. Like I just love the game. My motivation is just to be the best.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong.
Yes, sir! Woo!
Welcome, folks. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much.
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Waller is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Big Daddy, then it's Curry, and it's Beal in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, the backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes, and you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Dallas moving the ball around. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good from outside. Here's Big Daddy. Buries the long-range jumper. Big Daddy's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Dinwiddie outside. Giannis against Wood. Passes to Finney-Smith. With the fadeaway. That shot misses. The Warriors go the other way with it. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Giannis dunks it down.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Here's Hardaway, following the score by Golden State. Here's Doncic. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Big Daddy. Dinwiddie covering. Baller passes to Big Daddy, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
They get it back. Finney Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
The definition of a stretch four. Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Dallas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Curry's shot is good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Hardaway, no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
It's good from long range.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And the foul called on the Kobe. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Mavericks trail by 12. Doncic dishes to Dinwiddie. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting team. The Warriors, number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
To the middle, Beal with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. 3-pointer. And the pass to Curry. Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Curry. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 12 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here is Curry after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor. And that's essential for any elite team.
Big Daddy, that's good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
JaVale McGee, Dwight Powell, Josh Green.
Mavericks trail by 16. Kicks to Powell. McGee, the pass to Hardaway. Dallas again missing. 1:22 left in the first. Inside. Outside for Curry. Pass to Big Daddy. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 10.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after one or two wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's Hardaway. After the Warriors pick up 3. They're running ahead. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Walker. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Fades away. You know what? They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Down low. Outside for Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Passes it to Hardaway. And the foul called on the Cobra. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
8 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Hardaway. Dallas again missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Damn, bro, let's go.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The Cobra out there with Baller, then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Big Daddy, and it's Giannis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they swept this club in the regular season, but ended up falling to them in the playoffs.
Yeah, that just shows you never know how the regular season and playoff matchups are going to play out. I mean, who knows how it plays out tonight? We'll watch and find out.
The fader. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Outside, Green. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Josh Green.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Mavericks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Mavericks call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Warriors. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Dallas, sitting there 4 spots below.
You know, right now, Dallas, they're placing themselves right among the league's top teams here in the early start. It doesn't look to me like they're in any danger of getting off to a slow start.
They've eliminated that possibility in my eyes. I mean, they've come together quickly, and I think they're going to be right in the playoff mix all season.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Doncic has got his second basket of the night. After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others. And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Luka Doncic. First personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers.
And one. You see this, he's mad. I did an and one over Luka. Damn.
All season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA. You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Hits it from three-point range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Dinwiddie dishes to Powell. Dinwiddie kicks to Doncic. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. There's Beal with the three, and another three for Golden State.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls.
Yes,
they're finding holes now in the D.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. Kemba Walker comes in for Doncic. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Finney-Smith. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And so here is Dallas after the Warriors pick up 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Here's Dinwiddie. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
On its way from Curry for 2. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Big Daddy, that's good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Dallas has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Dinwiddie passes to McGee. Rebounded by Baller.
and a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Hardaway Jr. Just three.
Curry against Walker. There's the triple. And another three for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guy.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 28 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last outing. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like a warm-up. They could not be afraid to bring more.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Get out of your seats and on your feet.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
You want to see what the difference is? Look at their points off turnovers. They've punished mistakes all game long.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Dallas moving it around. Fade away. Bertans can't get it to go.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Diving in.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. The pass to Kleba. Outside, Walker. Halt the run. Dallas, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's Warren for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Pass to Ntilikina. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ntilikina's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Big Daddy passes to Warren. From deep. They get the rebound. A second chance effort. Big Daddy. That's good.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Bertans. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. 5 on the clock. Here's Hardy, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Josh Green's checked in for the Mavericks.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Warriors.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Big Daddy.
Well, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
And this is why Green is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every year. Just his activity on that side of the ball.
Carries it from three-point range. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Both free throws good from Green. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's Beal with the three. Takes the three. Unable to get that one. And the foul called on the Cobra. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, he will head to the line for 2.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Stephen. Even for you, rare form tonight. How do you do that?
A lot of work. Guys blessed me with a lot of talents, and I just have a lot of confidence. My teammates have confidence in me, so for me to just continue to play hard, stretch my imagination, what I can do, and just let it flow.
There were no limits tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Let's go. Dude, Luka scored 9 points. Dude, 45 for me, 44%. 70 points for Maddie. 80 points for XPPX. 10 points for Kyrie. 8 points, damn. Let's go, bro. We're in 21 winning streak. 22 winnings. I gonna change my signature. So. Steph Curry. Alright. So guys, I go see you in the next episode. I go see you in the next episode. I go see you in the next episode. I'm out. Peace.